What's going on, you little oddballs? It's your boy Coreboy. We're back at it again today with a new video, and I do have a lot I want to talk about in today's video pertaining to Gears Ultimate Edition, or Reloaded, which is basically just Ultimate Edition, but that's beside the point. I have a lot to talk about in today's video, particularly pertaining to Gears Reloaded. Because yesterday I did make a video like talking about like how excited I am for this game because like as a Gears fan, like I of course am excited for this game. Like I'm not kidding when I tell you all like this series is like kind of what made me me. Like this isn't a joke. Like I own the entire series, and yes, I have two collector's editions of Gears 1. I do have all the 360 games. I don't really buy games for new era consoles because I don't have one, but like for example, this is my original copy of Gears of War 1, the collector's edition that I have had since 2006, with the original disc, the original bonus disc, the original art book, the manual. It's pretty fucking destroyed because this game has come around with me for so long. Like, it's came all across the United States with me whenever I have moved. It's been in every house that I have been in. It has been on every shelf that I have had in my room. It is a staple piece of my collection because I owe so much of who I am to this series. And then I have my copies of Gears, 2 and 3, the mint condition copy of Gears 1's collector's edition that I bought. Like, I don't have doubles in my game collection, but I wanted a mint condition of Gears 1 because this game means so much to me as a player that I had to fucking buy one. My buddy got one, and I was like, yo, how much for it? And he gave me a good deal on it, so I bought it. I had wanted one, and he offered me just like a really good deal. He happened to get one that was literally perfect condition, not a single thing wrong with it, not a single marking on there that's not supposed to be there. That's why I got it, was because I attribute so much of who I am as like not only just like a gamer, but somebody who's into competitive and stuff like that to Gears of War. Like, it set so much off for me, especially like when I first started getting into online gaming. But I have to be honest, I'm already concerned about this game. Um, like, I just feel like this game isn't going to attract a new player base unless like you're gonna get a couple people who are like super competitive that get into Gears because of it. But as a whole, this game is not going to attract like a bunch of new players who have never played Gears before, and that's a problem. Like, I will say this, more than ever now, Gears is a niche fucking series. Like, I don't know a lot of like new gamers who got in because of Gears of War. I did. I know like some of my friends did and stuff like that. Even though I'm not even like really connected with a lot of my friends from Gears of War as era. It's mostly like a bunch of my Halo buddies. But even then, like Gears was still pretty niche because Gears was like super competitive. It wasn't an easy game to pick up and learn. Like, you had to like put a lot of time into it. And I feel like that takes away from a lot of new people getting into Gears, and it's really unfortunate. And I feel like with this whole like Reloaded thing, it definitely doesn't help either. I personally will stand by this. I'm going to die on this hill. I think they should have, for the first official release for Gears on PlayStation, should have gave something like the Master Chief Collection, where it's Gears 1, 2, 3, possibly Judgment, and just like let them play through those games, the original trilogy, possibly, like I said, including Judgment in there. I think that would have been a much better route to go. Not only would it have gave Gears fans more to consume, because we've already had Gears of War 1's remake, which is basically just this, but called Ultimate Edition, before. Of course, this runs a lot better. It's a lot smoother, I think, in my opinion. But as a whole, I'm just worried about like what this will do for the series as a whole. Will it do good? Will it, get some new people in for a short period of time? Like, what is it going to do for the entire series as a whole? Because Gears has already been like niche enough as is. But I want to see Gears grow, man. Like, that's the main thing that I just want from this game, is I want to see one of my favorite games of all time grow into the powerhouse that it once was. And I feel that same way. Damn, okay. But I feel that same way about Halo as well. But here's the thing that Halo has done that Gears has always struggled with. And Halo's actually, like, innovated and actually has grown as a series. While Gears has always maintained just, like, the core classic gameplay. Well, I love it, like, as a longtime player. Of course I love it. Like, yeah, I know the fucking Gears games. I know how to play Gears. I know what I'm doing in Gears. But I want to see them change up things and, do some different stuff. and actually improve what was already laid as a foundation, but we don't really see it with Gears of War compared to other games, and I think that's one thing that has always held Gears of War so far back. I think that's one thing that killed 5 to a degree, is that it's nothing new. If you've played Gears before, actually, I would say 5 probably feels like not what most people are looking for when it comes to, like, getting back into Gears. Like, they're like, oh, new Gears game. A lot of people don't like the new modern Gear story. Well, I do. I enjoy it for what it is. I like a lot of the new characters that we've been introduced to. I just don't feel like it's attracting anything, like, necessarily new. And that's not a great thing for a game of any form or fashion. What are you doing, man? Get out of here. What the fuck are you thinking? But overall, I'm just really worried about the future of Gears of War. Like I said, this is a series to me that is very, like, special to me. Like, it started so much for me and my love for gaming. Like, I wouldn't be who I am today without Gears. Like, it's just... Okay. I don't know what he was doing there. He just kind of stopped for a second. But overall, I'm just really concerned about, like, okay, well, what are we going to see in the future for Gears of War? Like, what's going to happen to the game series that I, you know, grew up playing and loving so deeply? Because no other game does for me what Gears has. Like, genuinely speaking, no game has done what this series has done for me. And I want to see it succeed, but I don't know what they can do to make it other than, let's change it the fuck up a little bit. Let's add some new things that Gears has never had before. Let's try new things. And I get it. They may be scared to do so because they're like, well, what if that causes us, like, to lose our core player base because they don't like it? Listen, man, it doesn't hurt to change new shit, and we can always revert it. It's just how it is. Like, we can change things, and we can revert, and we can, you know, get out of the box. We can do things that have never been done before, and do it correctly, and do it to where, you know, maybe it can attract a new audience, and also keep the core fundamental Gears players around, because that's what is needed more than ever right now for this series. Like, I don't know what else to say about it other than, like, oh, what? What the fuck? How did I not get that? Okay, oh, it worked still. Still got the kill. But genuinely, all I want to do is see my favorite series fucking succeed. And I'm worried that Gears Reloaded isn't necessarily going to give that. Well, I have seen definitely quite a few PlayStation players on here, which is good, but I have been curious if they're just like old Gears players who, you know, didn't have a modern day Xbox because they don't give a fuck about Xbox's current exclusives or the titles that they are bringing to the table. And they may have just, you know, came over for this. I don't know. Either way, like, I'm having fun with the game. I'm just, you know, I'm worried overall about the future of a series that I hold near and dear to my heart. And I want to hear what you all feel about it down below as well. Are you also worried about the future of this timeless and classic game series? Like, Gears at this point is considered a classic, because it is. It's, you know, a series that has been around for nearly 20 years. Like, it is a original Xbox 360, you know, title. It is something that people hold near and dear to their hearts. Like, I love this series. I grew up playing this series. While I know Cliff recently made a tweet about Gears. He was like, you know, when people say, like, oh, Gears was my childhood, like, hey, man, it's M for mature. Like, I know it, but, like, listen, buddy, I grew up playing this series, and it will always mean the absolute world to me, because it was truly the game that encapsulated me into being the gamer I am today, and loving games as much as I do today. So, I will always love Gears. I do not care what anyone says, what anyone has to say. What do you do? Dude, you've got to stop doing these, like... You have to aim at range with the fucking Gnasher. You can't just spray me with it. It's not gonna work as well as you think it is, buddy. Just gotta be real. But overall, like, I'm having fun with Reloaded. I love this fucking game, so I'm gonna have fun with it no matter what. But, man, I wish we would have got something a little bit more. And I'm not gonna lie, I've, like... Maybe adding, like, Horde mode, maybe, you know, something like that, or giving us, you know, fucking MCC-like kind of thing, where we could enjoy all the games, and PlayStation players could come and enjoy them for their first times. Like, there's so much it could have been done that just hasn't been done, and I wish it would have been, but, you know, that's just how the crumble cookies, you know? Don't ever do that to me again, man. Don't you ever do that, alright? But overall, I want to know, how are you all feeling about Reloaded down below? And I want to hear it specifically, if you are a PlayStation player that has never played Gears of War before this beta, I want to know what you like about it, what you don't like about it, what you want to see added from, you know, here on going into other games that might come to PlayStation from the Gears series. Like, we have E-Day coming next year. Do you all want to see 2 and 3, which are iconic games? If you've never played them, do you want to see what the rest of the series has to offer, or are you already under the assumption that, like, yeah, this game just isn't for me? I genuinely want to know that. As a long time, almost 20-year player of Gears of War, I want to know what you all feel down below when it comes to this series. Are you all having positive experience? Are you all having negative experiences? What are you all seeing when it comes to hopping on and trying out Gears of War Reloaded? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you not? What do you want to see? What do you wish was in the game? What are some opinions down below that you all can leave for me? Because I want to know. I'm always curious about this when it comes to communities and whenever a game comes to a system that it hasn't been on before. And Gears is a very special one to me. So if you can all let me know down below, I would love to know. I will, if there is enough, I will go over them in another video and kind of talk about it, talk my piece on them as a longtime player. Of course, I'm not going to shut anyone down. I just want to know, what do you all want to see in this iconic Xbox series when it, now being on PlayStation as well? What is it that you all want from Gears of War that has not been there before? And even Xbox players, let me know down below. Because the only way a game can get better is if we all come together and actually talk about, like, hey, this needs to be changed a little bit. There needs to be something new here. So down below, let me know. And yeah, I think that's all for today's video. I just want to know. I wanted to hop on here, play some games, and have a little bit of fun, talk about Gears of War, because I am enjoying this beta a lot. But other than that, I'm going to hop out of here. I love you all, and I will catch you later.